Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is David Cashman. I'm with SEB Housing, and this is the information session for the affordable units at Traders Row on 45 Traders Way in Salem, Massachusetts. Purpose of this evening is to just give viewers a general idea of what this opportunity is, how many affordable units there are, what the qualifications to apply and be eligible for these units are, and how the lottery will be conducted and sort of what to expect moving forward should you apply. It's not meant to be totally exhaustive. I can't cover every detail of the program, obviously, in one information session, which I anticipate will go for 50 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how many questions there are. But the good news is that much of what I cover and many relevant details about this opportunity can be found in the information packet, which is available on our website, which if you haven't been to yet, you can just Google SEB Housing. Again, that's SEB Housing. And then on our website, on the main page, you can go to the affordable housing opportunities. When you click on that, you'll be presented with the opportunity to click on either I want to rent or I want to buy. Obviously, this is a rental opportunity, so you would click on I want to rent. And then right there in the top row, you'll see Traders Row. And you can click on there's a nice photo of the development, it's a rendering of the development. It lists what the rents are. You can click on that box where you see the Traders Row photo, and then that will direct you to another page. And in that page, you'll see important documents, one of which is the lottery application, and another of which is the information packet. And you can actually download those materials right from our website. If you have access to a printer, you can print it, fill it out, the application that is, and send it to us. But the information packet, that's largely what I'll be kind of reviewing during this information session. The information packet has a lot of detail. I think it tries to pose and then answer many of the questions that seem to come up in these affordable opportunities. So that's a great place to start. Obviously, this information session too, but you can even go take a look at the information packet in addition to that. And because of that, as I'll go through this session, I may be listing a number of different figures. We'll review income limits. We'll go over, how much certain people can make depending on their household size. We'll talk about rents and things like that. You don't have to be scribbling down that information and trying to, take notes. It's all right there, right? It's all in our website. It's all in the information packet. It's in the ad. It's in the application. So you don't need to worry about, writing that stuff down or memorizing it. It's all available should you need to refresh your memory. If you don't have access to a computer or a website, you can always call us, 617-782-6900, 617-782-6900. Extension 1, you can request one. We're happy to send it to you. And then, or email it, or whatever is most convenient to you. And then in terms of submitting an application, you can do that in one of a number of different ways, which are all listed right on the front page of the application. You can scan and email it to our account. You can fax it. You can put it in the snail mail. You can even drop it off at our office in Needham. We have a 24-hour blue drop box right outside our office. As you approach our office and you're looking at it, right on the left, there's a blue drop box, and you can just slip your application right in there if that is the way you prefer to do it. That's totally fine. So, and I should say before I go any further that in these information sessions, I'm the only one that can speak to the computer. But if you're watching on YouTube, you can type in your questions in the dialog box or the chat box to the right of where you see me. So I'm actually just going to type something there, now so that people can see it. And I've just written, please feel free to type questions here. We're also simultaneously doing this on a phone call, on a conference call, in case people want to call into the conference line. And so if that feels more comfortable, you can do that too. And if you do that, obviously you can ask questions verbally through the conference line. Or you can do both. So whatever works best. So I am going to start by giving a little bit of background information about the development and the units. Much of this is information that's been provided to me by the development team. I am not on site, so I don't have firsthand personal knowledge of the units. However, Jessica Plord from the development team has been so kind to make herself available this evening. She is on the conference call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start, give a little bit of background, and then I will invite Jessica to add any details that I may have missed. And then if there's anyone watching or on the call who has specific questions about the units or the development, so, the finishes, the countertops, the amenities, the location, things like that, I will invite you to ask those questions at that time since Jessica is here. And then once we do that, she may want to be on her way. She doesn't need to sit through the rest of the presentation as we get into the nitty-gritty about, income limits and how to apply. So without further ado, this is Traders Row. It's a brand new development in Salem, which, if you're familiar with Salem, is a historic municipality with a great downtown. It's close to the water. It's got a lot of history. It's got museums. It's got restaurants. It's got commuter rail station that provides access. I don't know if it goes any further north, but I'm certain it goes south with access into Boston. So it's a commuter-friendly city. In this development, units are expected to be ready now-ish or soonish. These things are often susceptible to changes, but pretty soon the first affordable units should start coming online, and then they will be delivered over a course of months going forward. The development consists of 7 different buildings. So, the buildings are going up and units are being delivered at slightly different times. There will be in total 21 affordable apartments within this community that are going to be made available through this opportunity.